Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. I'm your host Rob. This video we're going to do our review for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. entitled T.R.A.C.K.S. Okay guys, welcome back. So, wow. First of all, before I even get started, there are going to be some spoilers in this review. For those of you who I know consistently do watch the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. show and do come here to watch my review. Obviously, I'm a little late. As I said, sometimes I work Tuesday, and most times when I am scheduled for Tuesdays, I work a later shift, so I tend to miss the show. But I got to say, this episode was incredible. I like the whole time jump. It confused me a little bit in the beginning. And then when I realized that the device they had was basically making people like suspended in animation, then I obviously understood a lot more. This was a very good episode. And the setup for Deathlok at the end was just incredible. Mike Peterson, obviously, we see him. He gets his leg, and I'm pretty sure that sometime after that, he's going to get the rest of his Deathlok soup. Excuse me, soup. Deathlok soup. Yeah, he's going to get some chunky soup before he goes out and kills people. All right, so, but I like the way they're setting that up. Now we have a supervillain in the horizon and a conflicted one. You know, Deathlok in this show, and again, I don't know too much about him from the comic. I know of him, I just don't know his origin. But it looks like he's going to be a very conflicted villain because obviously he wants to see his son. He remembers very well his affiliation with S.H.I.E.L.D. and Skyee. So that's going to be a very compelling story arc for that character. Now, we see that S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to catch up with E.T.N. And, you know, the whole train scene from the first half of the show was just great. I liked the way they set that up, as I said, with the whole stuck in suspended animation. Lots of things going on, and it was funny because every time you went to a commercial break and you came back, it's almost like they went back one notch just to catch up to where they left off, and it was great. I liked the flow of it, and I love the fact that everyone was involved. It had a very serious tone, couple of comedy moments, but obviously we see a whole different side of May. I've never seen May lumped up like that, but boy, is she badass, man. The way she got herself out of that situation was phenomenal. And then Fitzsimmons and Skyee doing their espionage type techie stuff, which is always good to watch, especially now that those characters have flushed out a little bit and have had their own thing. Coulson and Ward getting into big trouble, obviously. And in between that, I thought the comedy moments were okay. I thought that they fit the moment. Stan Lee's cameo was great. And, you know, later on in the show, obviously, they track down Quinn to his mansion. Everybody finally catches up with each other. The only people who got caught with that device that suspends them in animation was, obviously, Ward, Coulson, and Simmons. Finally, Skyee and Fitz head to the mansion ahead of the other team. She, meaning Skyee, infiltrates the mansion. Fitz disables the cars in the meantime, and then that's when Skyee discovers Mike Peterson in like a cryo chamber of some sort, and he gets released. We see E.T.N, you know, corner Skyee, and then basically what happens is they give Mike Peterson his leg. He goes out. And then it was a very, very, and this is why I want people to know there's going to be spoilers here, because this is pretty big. I didn't see this coming. But then Quinn shoots Skyee twice. And she's not in a good place right now, to say the least. I was very shocked. I was very shocked, but I also liked it because the show needed that. The show needed that to happen. And you know what's interesting is, the reason I liked it so much was because, and I'm not saying that I like the character or I want her to die or anything, but I like the way they delivered it because it's very unexpected. And at the same time, I've been complaining about Skyee for the whole season. She's been the one character that I don't like. But now I realize that unknowingly I have invested in Skyee because when she got shot, my jaw dropped. It really did. My jaw dropped. I couldn't believe it. I actually cared. And that's how I know the show is starting to get good, because, you know, these characters that were so dorky in the beginning, so corny, that we were so just not into, and me included, they have really taken a turn for the better. And in terms of this, the serious tone of the show, cutting down on the comedy, not being so cheesy anymore. I mean, this shit's getting real. I mean, we got Deathlok on the horizon. We got this centipede organization really starting to make its stamp in the world of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We have many enemies popping up now, and now we're going to see some new allies. Bill Paxton's going to make his debut next week. I'm very excited for that. And next week I'm off on Tuesday, so that'll be awesome. So I'll be able to do that review Tuesday night. And I got to tell you, it was a phenomenal show. I am really concerned about Skyee and what's going to happen with that. In the long run, in my opinion, I don't think she's going to kick the bucket. But it looks like she might go through something similar to what Coulson went through. And I think that's going to be very conflicting for Coulson, because on one hand, he wouldn't want her to go through that. But on the other hand, he doesn't want to lose her. Very good show. I was very impressed. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm excited to see Bill Paxton. Deathlok's on the horizon. This show's really gotten good. It's really gotten good. I'm very excited. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. We will see you next Tuesday night for the review of the next episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm looking forward to it, and I'll see you guys then. Take it easy.